Bruschetta. Arguably one of the simplest yet tastiest appetizers or side dishes you will ever eat. It elevates any Italian meal to the next level with just a few simple ingredients. I make this exact recipe every time we have friends or family over for pasta night, and I have never not received a compliment. Variations of bruschetta actually date back all the way to ancient Rome, which I thought was kind of cool. Today I'm actually going to go to my local farmer's market to grab a few things. Here's what we'll need. A couple lemons, fresh basil, 2 tomatoes, salt and pepper, ciabatta bread. Oh, and the star of the show, garlic. To start things off, I'm going to dice some tomatoes and set them to the side. Next, our lemon. Choosing the right bread is very important. I personally like ciabatta, but sourdough or French baguette will also work. We want to squeeze a little bit of the lemon juice into the diced tomato, followed by our salt and pepper. Some people like to add oil, but since we're about to cook the bread in oil, it's really not necessary. Go ahead and add oil to the pan, and once it's hot enough, add your bread. Watch it very carefully because it will burn quickly. It only needs about a minute or two, max. When I worked in my first restaurant back when I was like 16, I had a chef who taught me how to cut basil. I don't know if this is really the best way to do it, but I've always done it this way. Start with your biggest basil leaves, stacking them from biggest to smallest, roll them up, and proceed to chop. The next part is my favorite. I love garlic. I always have. Once your bread is cooled from being in the pan, take your garlic clove and rub it all over your bread. I tend to go a little crazy, but as I said before, I love garlic. But a little bit will go a long way, so don't overdo it. Lastly, just top it off with your tomatoes and basil, and that's it. Keep in mind you don't have to fry the bread in oil. You could always drizzle oil on the bread, then bake it, but I find this way much more delicious. Totally up to you. Experiment, try it out, let me know what you think. Enjoy.